everybody. This is Heather Lockett with Lasting Conversations. Don't look at me. Look at these surroundings. I mean, it is kind of wild and crazy right now, which is exactly how my day started, wild and crazy. Did I even say Lasting Conversations? We're having a conversation from London Bridge in England, and it is a wild, blustery day. They just had beyond hurricane force winds yesterday in parts of the country, and we are all in a very blustery time. January has been wild. Everything is fast and furious in many ways. I'm going to title this very episode, Not a Drill, because that's how my day started, as a matter of fact. There was quite literally a fire alarm, and it was not a drill. And the hotel that I've been staying at, they do have the alarm goes off every Wednesday, and they say this is part of a drill. And it went off the other day because somebody's toaster. But here it is. Today, it officially went off, and we had to evacuate. So this is where all of our rubber is meeting the road right now. During these wild times of wild weather, wild politics, wild accusations, wild truths, wild everything. Again, the invitation is, where do we find the humor? Where do we find our center? Where do we find people to reach out to that are our helpers? Where do we find adventure and continue to step out of our comfort zones? This is where I'll take my breath, because most of my own senses love peace and quiet and nature, and I'm actually going to move to a different location tomorrow where I'm closer to a park, and yet it is in a busier area of the city, and I've been staying where it's been quiet. So once again, this episode 120 episodes of Lasting Conversation will land at the New Year, the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. For many people's clocks, this is their New Year. And for those who follow astrology and planetary alignments and all of that, again, the planets are doing a thing they haven't done in a very, very long time. And it's no accident, again, that I'm standing in an area that's been part of whole medieval history. This bridge that has been part of commerce and part of this area for well over 1,000 years, if not more. And what's fascinating is what we get to see is this blend of the ancient and the new, and all the people that still love to come here and to enjoy. So what else do I have to say right now? What else is coming through? Stay strong. Stay in your heart. Have conversations between yourself, between you and you. And if that means having a difficult conversation between you and another person, because it's time to make that leap into joy, into what serves us, into what is fun. And that could mean some changes as these winds are blowing. Many times I've talked about the Yahtzee cup, you can things that are that toggle time and you can hear the dice just kind of wiggling. I said to my son just last night, it feels like there is no cup. The dice are just flying around all over the place. But where we can say, oh, I've got one, and I'll put it in my heart. And I've got another dice, and I'll put it in my heart. Whatever that means to you in this time, stay true to your heart. And from here, from blustery London, I say happy day, happy day, happy day. This is Lasting Conversations. Take care, everybody.